Hello. Hey, my name is Joe Williams, licensed clinical social worker in the states of Pennsylvania and New Jersey. And hopefully, I will be working in New York and Delaware. So, I just wanted to say a word about my theoretical orientation. Um, it's something I imagine sort of evolves for everyone. Um, and when I was a student at the Philadelphia College of Osteopathic Medicine, I remember I took a class and we had to describe our theoretical orientation. So, primarily, I would say I am a cognitive behavioral therapist. That would be, in my opinion, uh, sort of my main orientation. And I'm going to get a supervisor at the Beck Institute, um, which is about 10 blocks from here where I'm speaking right now. And I just like the fact that, it's centered on your cognitions. It would seem like common sense that we would take our thoughts seriously, but I don't think it's common sense. Unfortunately, it certainly was not, um, you know, the uh, the psychoanalytic or the behaviorist approach. Um, the notion that we actually look at these thoughts that we have and take them seriously and think that they actually have something to do with um, our lives is pretty. It's a pretty important advance, I would say, in psychology. Anyway, like I said, in addition to cognitive behavioral therapy, I'm also doing DBT, dialectical behavioral therapy, which is really a kind of cognitive therapy, in my opinion. And then right now, I went to train in prolonged exposure at I think it's called the Center for the Treatment and Study of Anxiety at the University of Pennsylvania with Dr. Edna Foa, not her personally, but Sandra Capaldi and her staff, um, some psychologists, and hoping to become a certified prolonged exposure therapist. I did complete trauma focused cognitive behavioral therapy at the Rowan University Department of Psychiatry, part of their CARES Institute. And I'm excited about the fact that I'm going to be working on getting problematic sexualized behavior training. I think it's through the University of Oklahoma. That'll be cool because unfortunately, there's quite a bit of problematic sexualized behavior, incest, and so much inappropriate behavior with some of the kids I see. And some kind of, it's weird because it's very hard training to get. Um, and I would actually, so I would also like to take so the problematic sexualized behavior training that I'm taking is if the child, I think is between the ages of 2 and 12, I want to say, and they have been traumatized themselves. So I had to have the TFCBT training as a prerequisite just to take straight up problematic sexualized behavior training. I still don't know how I'm going to be able to do that. But okay. I also want to take motivational interviewing. Pretty much my orientation is pretty much what they teach in schools in general. So I want to take motivational interviewing, but maybe get certified in it. I'm just completed my first year of play therapy with Dottie Higgins Klein and her husband Jerry. Dottie wrote standard textbook on play therapy, mindfulness-based play therapy. I forgot what the book's called. Sorry. Anyway, I finished 1 year. I'm gonna actually talk to Dottie coming up this week to see what exactly I need to do to get that credential. Because I'm not getting any younger. I need to get some of this stuff done. And I'm also working on becoming a certified group psychotherapist through the American Group Psychotherapy Association. I would like to run groups and see individuals. And maybe, I frankly, I don't know what to take in terms of, working with couples and families. I know that Rutgers University offers Bowen Family Systems, and there's also the Gottman, what do they call it, approach to couples therapy. I'm also very interested in CBT. When I finished TFCBT, I was told that, I wanted to know what do I do with kids who are or people who are over 17. I was told cognitive processing therapy and prolonged exposure. So I'm almost finished the prolonged exposure and the cognitive processing therapy. Hopefully, I'll be able to take that this summer. I want to also become a CAMS 2. That stands for Certified Anger Management Specialist Level 2. That's something I really like to do. And what else? EMDR. Now, this is a departure from the cognitive therapy. I don't fully understand EMDR, but I'm going to I think I have to read the books in advance. And then I want to do polyvagal therapy. I was looking at art therapy. And I think that's it, right? What else can I do? Motivational interviewing, said that. Oh, internal family systems. I never even heard of internal family systems until I worked at this agency. It was a DBT agency here in Philadelphia. But I was sort of fired from them. And but I did learn about internal family systems there, which was pretty cool. So I'm going to look more into that with Richard Swartz. And then I'm trying to get certified in ADHD. These are kind of the diagnoses that I come across usually. I did start like ABA training, but I did one. Maybe I'll go back and do it again. I don't know. I only did one. I don't really want to be a BCBA at all. I'll let other people do that. And so yeah, that's my orientation as of right now. I know people get into psychedelics. I have no interest in that. I mean, I would like to understand psychodynamic therapy. I'm also an art growth therapist. That was through Rutgers University. It stands for Attachment, Resilience, Competence, and Growth. The attachment piece is also a major component of play therapy, attachment styles. But, I think that's it. I think that's my theoretical orientation for right now. Yeah, I mean, I might want to look into Gestalt therapy as well. And then perhaps, what's the other one I want to think about? Oh, certainly schema therapy. That's kind of ACT, possibly learn more about that. You really do need to have like a serious toolkit, when it comes to being a practicing psychotherapist. So that's where I am. And I'm going to probably update. It would be interesting to come back in a year or so and see if any of that's changed. All right. Well, thank you.